This video is brought to you by G2A.com. For more information, check out the link in the description. Hello guys and welcome to Bullet Gaming. Today I'm gonna talk about spray control and the best way to actually train it, in my opinion. First of all, I'm gonna start saying that this is a kind of intermediate tutorial, and this suggestion applies only to players that have a little bit of knowledge on the recoil control. If you are a beginner, total beginner, I would suggest you to use maybe other recoil control tutorials, because those are the basics for the game, like going in front of a wall and trying to control the recoil, look at the spray pattern and trying to counter it out. That's pretty much the only thing you can do. But as soon as you get that down, you're gonna start having problems with controlling the recoil on enemies that are moving or on enemies that are different range, and you're gonna be in the doubt if you have to burst, if you have to stop spraying, if you have to move. And this is something that you cannot teach. This is something that it's not like you can read a book about this and you're okay, because most of the times you hear pro players saying, yeah, well, you know, you want to have you don't want to go for one taps from this distance, maybe two round, 3 round bursts from this distance, and maybe longer burst here, and here I'm gonna spray. And that's kind of stupid, because they themselves, you look at them and they play totally differently. There's like every time they see an enemy, even if it's close range, they're gonna maybe spray. Some are gonna go for one tap, some are going. So it's something that it's very subjective. So the best thing you can do is actually go on free-for-all servers without the headshot only mode, and go in and try to kill the enemies. That's as easy as that. Use the main weapons, obviously, AK and M4, and you go in, try to kill the enemy. Nothing more easy. You're gonna find a lot of good players in these servers usually, because the players that populate these servers are not the ones that you know, play casually most of the times. So you will find people that are there, they get about 200 kills and they go in competitive because they are warming up. So you're gonna find a lot of good players. And the best thing you can do, the most important, is not getting upset. You're gonna die a lot. Players spawn all around you, but that's the point. You have a lot of targets. You have to deal with maybe 2 enemies, 3 enemies at a time, one in front of you, one behind you. It will increase your reaction time and will increase your ability to control your spray and to choose and to close your angles and to move. It's very, very important. You will learn every position. It's so intensive, and it will get you tired after a little bit, but the important part is that you remain calm. What I suggest you doing when you're trying to spray enemies in the server, because you say, how the hell am I supposed to improve my spray control if this is a situation? Well, it's looking at your tracers, which is the easiest thing you can do. Like, you look where the bullets are going and you counter them and drag them onto the enemy. This is the best thing you can do. Literally, you're gonna get a much more perfect spray control than you may think. And at the same time, you will get used of the pressure of being shot at. It's not like you're training only with bots and they just like not shoot back in your training, or training with the wall. You have that pressure. You know that you have to take down that guy fast because he's gonna kill you. And this is much more similar to competitive than anything else you can try. And the frequency at which it happens, like every 2 seconds you will be in that situation, 5 seconds at best, it means that every minute you play, you're encountering at least, and I'm saying at least, 20 enemies. 20 times you spray a minute. You play 10 minutes, you have sprayed down 200 enemies, and you have faced a 200 situation where the enemy is popping from one or another corner, and you are learning so fast that you will not even imagine how much information you can gather for this type of training. It's just so complete as a training that I would advise it for every intermediate player that has everything set down, like has all the other skill of movement and aiming down. They should just like train this and then go play competitive, because there is not another training that will give them as much experience as this. So that was it for this video. If you liked it, please rate, leave a comment or subscribe, and until next time, see you on the battlefield.